You just hung up the phone with your aunt 3 states away. Think about that for a second. You pressed a button and her voice traveled 1,000 miles through invisible waves to reach your ear. Instantly. But here's what stopped me cold the other day. What if you couldn't do that? What if instead of 1,000 miles of invisible connection, you had to physically send a message across that distance? No phone, no email, no fiber optic cables? How would you even start? Most of us would probably panic, but our ancestors didn't have that luxury and they figured it out anyway. The speed problem. Imagine you're a merchant in Rome. Your warehouse in Egypt is burning down and you need to warn the owner before he makes a shipment. Problem. It takes a horseman 3 weeks to get there riding alone. By then, it's too late. But what if he didn't have to ride alone? The Persians figured this out. They built relay stations, basically ancient pit stops scattered across their empire, maybe 30 or 40 miles apart. A messenger would gallop to the first station, hand off the message to a fresh, rested rider, and collapse. That rider would sprint to the next station, do the same thing, and on, same message, different riders, fresh horses every leg. The result? A message could cross the entire Persian Empire in days instead of months. That was revolutionary. But there's something even wilder. What if the message didn't need a person at all? Imagine standing on a hilltop at dawn. You see smoke rising from the hill to your east. 2 puffs. You know what that means. Enemy approaching. You grab some wood, set it on fire, and send up 2 puffs of your own. The next hill sees it, then the next, then the next. In minutes, not days, a message has traveled 50 miles. This wasn't theoretical. The Greeks, the Romans, the Chinese, they all used signal fires. Some even added mirrors to amplify the light during the day. A message traveling at the speed of light itself. That's not primitive, that's genius. The real insight. We've been taught to think of progress as this clean line. Old way bad, new way good. But look at what happened here. Your ancestors couldn't call you, so they invented systems that were, for their time, nearly as fast. Relay networks that optimize human performance, signal systems that use physics and geography instead of technology. They solved for distance using nothing but organization, strategy, and observation. You're sitting there with unlimited bandwidth, instant global communication, and we're still complaining about lag time. They were moving messages across empires with fire and horses. Maybe we should be a little more impressed with what came before us.